We are finally going to get our fence fixed. The man's coming in a few days' time, so I'm going to need to move everything off of the patio and also the greenhouse. So I think I better get started. Moving the furniture is easy, it's rattan, it's very lightweight, but that fig is really heavy. But here we go. I think that's as far away as it's going to get because it's difficult to move. So hopefully the other pots will be a lot easier, because for one thing they're smaller, so do those. That looks quite pretty actually, with just a wall of flower pots on the lawn. But over here on the patio gives me a chance to have a good clear up, I think. Got quite a few weeds and things, so I've just got to move the seat and then the greenhouse. That was easier than I thought it would be, but it's so lightweight that it's easy to move. So now I have a clear patio, but I've got the greenhouse to tackle, so see how we get on with that. First thing I'm going to do with the greenhouse is pick that cucumber, because I know I'm just going to knock it off and it is ready to pick, so do that first. First thing I need to do is move the tomatoes in the pots so I can get to the tubs at the back. Now I've moved those two pots out of the way, I can see what's going on here. I've got one tomato that needs tying back before I move the pot, so I'll just do that. Move the cucumber pot out for the moment. I've got a few more coming, which is good. And this is a new plant that I put in after the slug attack. Doesn't look very healthy, but I'm going to tie it onto that cane there. The tomatoes on this side are going to be a little bit difficult to move. I think I'm going to have to take the canes out because, as you can see, they're growing up through the framework of the greenhouse. So obviously the canes are not going to come through there. So I'll take them off and hopefully be able to move them without breaking them. But if I do, well, the greenhouse has got to move. So let's see how we get on with that. Well, I've got the tomato tub out, but the tomatoes don't look very happy, do they? I think I'll put the canes back in quickly and see if they lift up again all right. At least they're moved out of the greenhouse. There, they look better, don't they? A little bit more under control. Doesn't help, it's a bit of a breezy day, but the plan is that when I move the greenhouse, I will just stand them back inside. So let's go over and move the peppers. Which are on the top shelf here. They seem to be doing alright, but it's getting a bit overcrowded in here, so this is a good opportunity to check everything actually. So I'll get those moved and then attempt to move the greenhouse. Now before I move the greenhouse, I've just got to untie my anchor stones. There's one on the outside there and that one on the middle. These greenhouses are very lightweight, and as this is freestanding, I learned very early on that they fly away very easily. So I had to work out a way of holding it down against the wind when we had all the storms back at the beginning of the year. So I'll just untie those and then see if we can get it moved. Moving the greenhouse was very easy. A lot easier than moving the fig. No weight to it at all. So what I'm going to do is just put some of the pots back inside to hold it down. Probably leave the tomatoes in the pots out, and then I can find space for the other tub of tomatoes. We'll see how that goes. I have my relocated garden onto the lawn. So all I need to do now is sweep up the patio and that's the job done. So I'll see you all when the new fence is done. See you later.